Hello. Hi, people. Hello. Hang on. Just bear with. Bear with. Okay. Can you see me? Can you see me? Why is it doing that? Hang on. Oh, for the love of God. Stop it. Hello. You can. Oh, can you hear me? Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't happy with my screen. And I'm still not happy with it. But, you know, there's not much I can do about that. Do I look all right? Just feel like... It's a bit sensitive, that. Oh, God. Right. How are you? Are you all right? That was a bit of an entrance. I'm sorry, guys. I get so picky because I tried to come on here a minute ago, as you might have seen, but the camera was facing completely that way. And it was just annoying me and I didn't know how to do it, so I had to click off it. And then my husband told me how to do it, but then I just wasn't happy with it. And it's annoying because we've got a new monitor and this monitor's curved and my brain can't separate the two. It just can't do it. Like, my husband looks at it, says it looks perfectly flat. I look at it, I can see a dome. It's domed to me. It's so annoying. Like, when I'm editing, I can see it like this and I just can't get used to it. It is really annoying. Anyway, where are we all at? Guys, wish me luck, have a job interview next week. Good luck, hope it all goes well. Hey everybody. Hey Sarah, how are you? Hi Claire. Thanks for being here. Is there any of my other mods on? Oh, thanks guys. Yeah, I am for the Midlands, yeah. So, we have 50 viewers. Make sure you give this live a like, guys. Let's get as many likes as possible. And if you aren't yet subscribed, please hit that button. It's quick, free, and it really helps. So thank you so much. Oh, hi, Steph. You're here too. Oh, we've got 2 on today. Awesome. Yeah, thanks. It's I've just whacked it up. I'm trying to sort it out a little bit with myself, and it's just I didn't have time. My husband was like, "You're going to be late. You need to just leave your hair." I'm just trying to get my middle parting right, and I'm trying to be able to push it back properly, and I'm just not having much luck with it. Because they've cut my hair into a middle parting, because I don't normally have a middle parting. So I keep trying to get it back in the middle parting and I just can't do it, no matter what. So I'm trying to have 2 bits down here and then I'm trying to scrape my hair back and leave it. I need more practice. Anybody got any tips how to put your hair in a centre parting? Please let me know, because I really need to know. Thanks, guys. I'm good, thank you. Hope everybody is too. I know it's ridiculously long, in a good way, not a negative. But I've had my hair done, but because after so many washes, it starts to go yellowy really quick. It's really annoying. Do you know what I mean? So it's really annoying. It just means I really need to scrub my purple shampoo on it, but I don't want to leave it on too long because then it'll go purple and then it looks stupid. So I can't do that. Thank you. I hate anything too close to me, I feel really quite suffocated. And I remember like back like in the day, I used to wear a lot of polo necks. I don't know how I did that, to be honest with you, but yeah, this one's quite roughly. It's all right, everything's backwards. So when I point that way, it's the opposite way. So like there's actually my window, but you're seeing it as the other way. It's really confusing. Thanks anyway. Yeah, so it's just the colour really, because I'm trying to maintain the condition and I'm trying to get it as good condition as it can be, but obviously trying to make sure my colour, I mean, when they did my colour and that, it looked amazing, but obviously I've washed it a few times now, so it was a bit crap. But, you know, I'm confused. I'm here for a skin exam. Let's just check your skin today. There we go. It's so weird. Yes, that's good. Smile. If anyone's just checking in now thinking, what on earth are you doing? It's a webcam and I can't just properly. Dear. Thank you everybody for your compliments. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Favourite food? Oh, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I do like a chippy. Yeah, fish and chips. Like to have Chinese takeaway, Indian takeaway. I love a shepherd's pie. Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. Was it good? That was trying to adjust the camera. Let's just check this sound. This. That would be so difficult for me. People have said to me before, can you do live ASMR? Can you imagine? I'd be like, hang on a minute, I'll be there. No, I'm the opposite way. It would be an absolute bloody nightmare, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Absolute nightmare. And then the mic's here, so be like, yes, let's brush the mic. And I have to, because it's on a stand. That's so stupid. Oh, well, thank you, Steph. Can you believe, I said it earlier to my husband, I said, this is 12 months exactly since I started doing monthly lives. That is like a huge achievement to me, because I've actually like stuck it out for like a year. Like I find it so hard sometimes because I'm one of those, I take so much on and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get this. I'll show you in a minute. I always take so much on and then I can't always stick to it. It's like when I started Be Hasty, I started it and to be honest, it went pretty well. And the reason why I didn't carry on is at the time, I had a lot of like stuff mentally going on and I wasn't in a place to be able to do all this crazy fast OTT stuff. So I just couldn't do it and then it put me off. And then time went by and it went by even more and then I just couldn't find time to do it. And it was like I took so much on and then I just like, oh, just didn't bother. Do you know what I mean? And then it's even more time's gone now. And I still to this day do get people asking me to bring it back. And the thing is, I would love to. I don't know how it would work. I don't know whether it will get views anymore. But then I'd also worry that I wouldn't be able to commit. And there's that, and especially because I'm working really hard with my lifestyle kind of content at the moment, you know, and trying to really grow my TikTok and stuff. Just trying to have ASMR and like the lifestyle thing. So it's quite full on. But I'm actually proud of myself that we've done 12 months exactly. I just can't believe it. That's awesome. Favourite colour's pink. Somebody asked me that earlier. Can we do a mukbang video? Definitely not. To be honest with you, I'm not a great eater. Don't like eating in front of people. And it just makes me feel sick. Like, So, yeah, makes me feel a bit sick. And I couldn't just scoff all that. Oh no, no. Favourite trigger. I love glove sounds if I'm honest, but I like face touching and I quite like if people are assessing me and it's not necessarily on camera but they move my arms and stuff. Don't know, I quite like that. I don't tend to watch a lot of ASMR. However, recently I have started going back to August and looking at some of her videos, but I don't really like real person content. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't find it relaxing, and I don't doesn't like in any way entertain me. Um, I prefer all on me, but I'm very picky with what I listen to. But I know like August is always the one that would always make me feel super relaxed, give me that feeling. But she doesn't do a lot of stuff anymore. Like I emailed her the other day, like, and I asked her a load of questions that I wanted to do. Ask her about all her new concept ideas. You know, with it, her being the patient kind of thing at the salon and stuff. I had a lot of questions about it, so I sent her a load of messages and I was just like, look, I miss your face exams because like I just do, and I know like it's probably more convenient for her what she's doing that way. But I just miss them, and like I just, especially at the moment because I've been like my sleep's been terrible. I don't know what it is about my sleep, but you know, so I've started to kind of search for a bit of ASMR, but nothing's just satisfying me enough. It's just really frustrating. Um, Thanks, guys. I know, I can't believe it. Thank you, everybody. I'm good, Charlotte. How are you? Oh, thanks, CJ. Oh, talk about talk about August. Yes, I do. I've worked with her before. Me and her must have been a couple of years ago now. We did an in-person collab, which is actually my best performing video, I must say, on my channel. So if you want to go to most popular, you'll be able to see that video that I did. And I also featured in one of her videos. We were meant to be collabing actually last weekend, but something come up and she couldn't come over. So I'm just waiting on her now to see when she's free, really. But like I said, I used to watch her all the time, and then you know, so make sure you like this live and give me a follow, guys, if you're not yet already. Lucy, who's Lucy? Oh, the girl she works with. Don't get me wrong, the work's good. Just in for what I like to relax me and stuff like that, it just doesn't. Um, Thanks, guys. Um, Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just not the same for me, and I know it's becoming quite a thing at the moment. I remember like at one point it was always the fast stuff. Do you know what I mean? And that was like big, and now it's going into like the real person kind of thing. And I think fast's still kind of there, but you know, I just like more. But it's all about me, isn't it? Like, and you, when you watch like ASMR, which, you know, it's nice to mix it up. Then, especially with me on my channel, I deliberately offer the two lots now. And obviously, because I do it with my daughter, I, you know, she's not going to be featured in every video because, you know, she's not going to speak and she's not going to be facing the camera. It's hard to do certain things. And because obviously she's only 12, so, you know, I don't want it being something that she has to do. I want her to do it when she feels like she wants to do it, or if we want to pop a couple of videos in. Do you know what I mean? Um, so I'm trying to offer a bit of both, and I'll always offer a bit of both. It won't just be like back all on the camera. It won't all be on real person. I'm trying to mix it up on purpose, for you know, just to reach different people really, and you know, some people only watch real person, so when I pump them out it's great for them, vice versa. So you've got some people who watch them all, so um oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I mean, Maria's, you know, Maria's like the queen for me anyway. um hey, let me just make sure I've caught everyone's questions. Just quickly have a look. Oh yes, I'll show you that in a moment, my merch. Where are you from? I'm from the Midlands. That's not very specific, is it? Because the Midlands is huge. But yeah, so I don't know about that because I was thinking about doing like acupuncture of some sort before, and I think I've bought some of the needles like ages ago, and I was looking at getting like the suction things maybe. I just don't know how it's going to work because obviously the way my studio is, I haven't really got space to put like a full blown couch, and if I did, I would have to kind of completely sort of change my setup. So I'd have to like move all my cameras and everything that are in front of me, and then like sort of juggle it and move it around. And I just couldn't be bothered with it, if I'm really honest with you. I just couldn't be bothered. 67 viewers. Hi guys, please give me a follow and don't forget to like. And tell me where you're from. Yeah. So I don't know about that. So obviously to me it would look amazing if it was like looking at you were sort of like in a couch kind of things, like you look like you were lying down or something. And I used to have a couch because I used to like do my own like mobile beauty business at one point. So I used to go around and do different things like that, but I don't know. It was something that I had to think about, but because yeah, I want to try new things, but I also want to stick with what I know people are going to watch and what they come to my channel for and what they like. I don't want to go too much out of that. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't want, I need to keep going with what I'm at. But it would be nice at some point to try something like that. I just don't know how it would work. And obviously acupuncture would look better if I was doing it like, I don't know. Thanks, guys. Favourite shampoo? I use SP and Weller products. What would you do, a Botox clinic or a lip filler clinic one time? Yeah, have you seen my other ones? I mean, I'm sure you have, but I'm just checking. I think I've done a few of them, not many, but I've done a few. I think I did one last year, towards the end of last year. I can't really remember, if I'm honest. Right, just bear with. Got lipstick on there. Ta-da! How do we like it? It's pink. So that is one of my mugs, guys. I don't know if my merch is actually attached. What we were going to do, we were going to have my merch coming up and my social media and stuff coming up every so often. But for some reason, it hasn't been set up recently. I'm going to have to ask my husband, see if he can set that up. Because like every so often, if I can have like a link come up so people can click on there and go and have a look and stuff like that. But I've got loads of things on the merch store, guys, not just mugs. And to be honest with you, one of the designs, the good design, and the hello, how are you, good one, I've got so many things to put that on yet. I literally just haven't had a chance. There's a couple of items with it on. I've got to go through throws, mugs, tops, all sorts of different things. Because I know a lot of people were asking me before if I could have merch with the exaggerated good, and if I could have hello lovey, how are you, good. And I'm also still in talks with my designer. I want one design focusing on my poem that I made, and also I want another one that we're in talks about at the moment, is actually having me as a design, if that makes sense, in a cartoon way. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, at the moment, it's just steady. It's just there for people if they want it or want to have a look at it. I'm not really into pushing my merch, really. I'm not really into pushing anything like that. I've never really have done. You know, you'll see people all the time pushing their gifts or their donation sites or whatever. I just don't do that. Occasionally, I might share something and just to let people aware, but I don't know. I don't want to sit here and be a fashion or like a merch thing, do you know what I mean? But the options are there for people if they want stuff. And obviously, I'm going to share them because they're cute and cool. You know, and I bought some stuff myself, and there's a few other things that I do want to get. And I might do myself a little ad. And what I might do is get a few of the items in a video and make it like an ad, like people put an ad on my videos. Do you know what I'm saying? So I could say, hi, Be Brave You merch, this and blah, blah. And I could even put myself a little discount on. So if you can purchase, you can get like 10% off. Do you know what I mean? I think I'm going to do that. Watch your space, guys. I'm definitely going to put some more merch on, get some more designs on. Then I'm going to make myself an ad for myself. Do you know what I mean? I think that would be good. So then when you watch one of my videos, you'll have me at the beginning introducing my own material. So I wouldn't be getting obviously paid to do the ad, but I'll be just sharing my merch. And I think that might be a good idea. So that might be quite fun. But that won't be for a little bit yet, guys, because I just want to design some of my other things. But let me show you this before I get on. I had to bring it in because this is absolutely adorable. So this is one of my throws. And at the moment, I've got the grey and I've got a pink throw. Because there's loads of colours I can have, guys. I mean, loads. So you've got, can you see it? Hang on. And this is a small one. Can you see? Can you see? And then I've got another one that hasn't got Be Brave, Be You on it. It's just got the picture. And then there's another one like the graffiti, and there's going to be a good one. There's going to be so many, and they are actually not bad look. So soft, good quality. Fourth wall I use, so much better than Teespring. Absolutely can't fault the products, can't fault the shipping with them. Their communication was great as well. So yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon with them, to be honest with you. And to be fair, the prices are not that bad. Yeah, it's going to be quite expensive because it's merch. They set the prices and stuff like that. It's just, you know. But obviously this is meant to be me lying on a cloud. So the guy who's designing my stuff though is like some guy from Pakistan, I think. He's absolutely brilliant. You know, obviously I have to pay for him to design everything and that it obviously. That's the only problem is when I'm doing merch is obviously I'm doing it, paying somebody to design it, but I don't necessarily make my money back, which, you know, but it doesn't matter. It's fun. I enjoy it. I don't know what it is, but when I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh yeah, look at this, Dan. This is what I've designed and all this stuff. And I'm just like, what are you doing? I'm just really excited. It looks really cute and really cool. I just get really like, you know, I was like, look, because I've got my own merch. I'm just like over the moon with it. I'm just so stupid. So stupid. Easily pleased to tell you. But I'm glad you like, guys. Yeah, so make sure you check it out anyway. Just to curiosity, you know. Hoodies, joggers, different water flasks. I think it's a leather jacket. You've got different types of tops. Oh, hey, Bryce. I've just spotted your message. I hope you're still on. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, and like, there's all sorts of different things. Just go and have a look anyway. So that's, I don't know what if any of my ad mods are on, could you just get my merch link out of one of the descriptions of my videos and just share it, please. I can't do it myself because I can't go on there, but just so you can pop on, have a nose, see what you think. And like I said, there will be more to come, so watch your space, guys. Yeah, I just like it because I did say leather jacket, literally, and I've got a lot of stuff that's embroidered as well. So basically, embroidering stuff is quite expensive anyway, and like I think embroidery looks really good. Sometimes the colours are very particular what you can and can't have. So some of the tops have got embroidery done on it, other ones are printed. So you've got that option. I've been making like multiple different ones, so you could see if you wanted like an embroidered one specifically, or if you just wanted a printed one, then you know. But I wore one of my tops last time I did a live, so if you want to go on that live, you'll see one of the tops. But like I said, I'll get some bits and bobs, get some more things, get some more designs, then I'll do myself a little ad and you can have a look. So yeah, it'd be quite good actually. I could do myself a couple of videos, couldn't I? But yeah. I don't think there is any beach towels actually, you know. Yeah, so I'm going to see what animated me, basically. I don't know what he's coming up with yet, but I haven't paid for him to do that yet, and I haven't paid him to do the other ones. We've just been in talks at the moment. Where do you live? In England? Thanks, guys. I do feel it sometimes. I just get really excited about the littlest things. Like, it's like, I said, do you know what? Even if nobody buys anything, I like them. I like it. And that's what matters. Oh, thanks, Steph. Can you pin? Can you pin that? Oh, thanks, Claire. As I know it's not letting me click on it. If you can pin it, that'd be cool. Yeah, I just get really excited about stuff, to be honest with you. I'm such a big kid. Like, and I'm like, well, I'm happy with it. If I can have merch for myself, I'm buzzing. Yeah, don't ask. Yeah, so there is candles, they're soy candles, but I don't think they've got a smell. I'm not sure, as that's all there is, if you know what I mean. They on their design site that I'll go on when I log in, there's so much to choose from. There is quite a lot, but then there's some things that there isn't. So basically, there's notepads as well. I've got notepads, and I thought there were notepads with lines, but when I've opened them up, they're just like dot things. So I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that. It'd be useful for me still because I'll just use the paper in my videos, but that's not really what I was hoping it for. I thought it was just going to be like a lined pad, but it's not. So yeah, but I'll just, if there's anything that I think is great, or if anyone gives me any ideas of what they want to see, I can always see if there is it, and then I could do it. But it's just so time consuming. I do need to allow some time for it, to be honest. But um, it's easier said than done not to be nervous. I've never myself close to, but I haven't. But you've done the right thing by, making that decision. And I really do hope that, you know, it helps you, you know, but just keep going, you know. So yeah, I wish you all the best. Thanks, guys. Oh, so it'd have to be me that pinned it then. Because I can pin, you see, on my video. It's annoying because like when you're on like live on like TikTok and stuff, you can pin stuff like your mods can. No idea why. Not on this one. Right, I'm coming in, guys. Coming on my own video, hang on. Dun, 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 dun. Really? Hang on. Joe, why do they have to make things so confusing? Yes. God. You see how complicated that was? I'm still here. Hope you're well and having a great stream. Thanks, Bryce. Pin. Did it? See how complicated that was? So annoying. Anyway, where are we at? I'm quite hot, I am. Is it Alia? Is it Alia? Thank you. Yeah, I do get excited over little things. But I'm glad you're all right from the crash, though. Bloody hell. Are you in? Are you in for a day? Did you say? Is it a week? For a week, yeah. I mean, I don't know whether you could have. I don't know what the rules are when you're in a place like that. Well, I don't know whether you have access to the internet, phones. I don't know any of that. But you know, I suppose if you have access, you could always watch some ASMR or something like that. Oh, thanks. Is it Callie? Thank you. Thanks, Bryce. I'm glad you approve. Successful pin. Yeah, finally. Do you find content creation a lonely place and mentally a struggle with all the creating, editing, etc.? Not really. I wouldn't say it was lonely. Don't know. I think, well, obviously it's just me, isn't it? You know, I'm just doing me. But you know, editing needs to be on my own because I just need to focus. Filming needs to be on my own because I need to focus. Unless obviously I'm filming like with my daughter and that. I don't really know. To me, I just get on with it. I just don't particularly find, you know, I've been doing it for 5 years now, and I'm kind of used to it. I'm busy so much that I don't really see that, feel that. I haven't got time to feel that, if that makes sense. I prefer being my own person than working with people and stuff like that. Just no. As in, like, from employers and stuff, I just haven't been able to cope and deal with stuff like that. So, yeah. Bloody hell. Was that just? What? Was it? Did you tell me before? Bloody hell, what happened? I'm glad you're alright. Are you still going live on TikTok? For anyone that don't know, I was going live for it was quite about a month or so. I was going live every single day doing sand lives. The only problem is Jodie Marie, she started doing it. And she suggested that I give it a go, and it was amazing. You know, I grew really quick. The only problem is now so many people have jumped on the bandwagon. So, like when me and Jodie did it, there was just us two, and then we noticed a couple of others coming in, and then now it just is saturated. And obviously, on TikTok, once you've got a trend going after so long, it's kind of out the window. But what I do now, because I didn't go I was going to go live over Christmas, and I just didn't. I didn't get around to doing anything, and then I just couldn't be bothered. And like now, what I do it every so often. So I was going to do it today, but I've had so much content to film today that I just didn't get around to it. So I filmed a catch up with me video. So I haven't edited that yet. So I started earlier, but you know, it's just an update on things. I was having a chat about what I've been up to, what my plans are, and I was talking a bit about supplements and my health and stuff like that. That will be still going up, and that will be on Be Brave, Be You Lifestyle. I will get that up tomorrow. So I filmed that. I filmed some videos for TikTok. And I must have filmed quite a few videos for TikTok actually. Yeah, so I've been doing that. But that's the thing, yeah, it's annoying like that with TikTok, because so many people are on it now. When I'm scrolling, I keep seeing people doing it. I mean, I'm fortunate that when I did it, I actually had thousands of viewers. Jodie's had so many thousands, sometimes a lot more than I have. But like these people, I seem to have a few hundred. You know, some people, I've seen 1,000 and stuff like that. But I go on it occasionally, and the reason why I go on it is to grow. 71 of you watching, hello, hope you're all well. Drop me a message, how are you and where you from? Don't forget to like and give me a subscribe. So yeah, it's just, you know, I still go on because it's a way of growing my audience, you know what I mean? That's what I go on for, really, is to grow. So I will be on there tomorrow. So if anybody wants to join me live on TikTok, it's at bebravebeyouasmr. I will be doing a sand live. So basically all I do is I write people's names in the sand, and you're probably thinking, really? Yeah, it was a huge market. It was just ridiculous. But yeah, I want to get some more subs and followers. So if you can, guys, tomorrow, I think I'm going to be on about 1 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if anybody is around, please head on over to TikTok. Because Claire, you're still my mod, but you haven't been on for ages. I think Sarah's my mod. Jodie's my mod. So yeah, to be about 1 o'clock GMT or 2 o'clock GMT. So head over to TikTok at bebravebeyouasmr and give me a follow on there, guys, and listen out for the live. So I will be on. Usually there's quite a lot of viewers. I mean, even though I say there's not a lot of viewers now, there's still about 1,000 viewers sometimes when I do them. But obviously that's nowhere near what it was. So sometimes it moves so fast that I don't have a chance to like speak to people. But you know, it's a bit of fun if you want to come on and, you know, show your support really, or you know, just be a mod. Mod's great, you know, or get your name written down or whatever. Because some people like that. I know some people think it's stupid, but some people like the fact that their creators wrote their name in the sand specifically and screenshot and stuff like that. So yeah, but I'll be doing that, guys. So please head on over, follow me on TikTok. Are you off, Lucy? Week off? Thanks, Forrest. The thing is, though, that's just me. Like, people always go on about facial expressions, and I'm just like, it's just normal, isn't it? Clearly, it's not normal. Because I'm just weird like that. Yeah. To me, it's just normal, and I'm just an expressive person, and it just is happens. I just don't know, it's just strange, but people seem to think it's a thing. But you know. Joanne, thank you very much. My name's Nick. Thank you for being here. Oh, great, Sarah. Make sure you pop on then. Just keep a lookout between 1 or 2. What I'll do, yeah, I'll message you beforehand so you know when to come on. Thanks, guys. Yeah, see, some people do. It's, you know, it's just, to be fair, it sounds really silly, but like when I get acknowledged by people that I'm watching, I actually really like that. Like, so I can understand why people feel that way. You know, thank you, Sarah. Costa 100%. Every time I've tried Starbucks like years ago, I wasn't impressed. Like, no, I do like Costa though. Oh, perfect. Cozy. Yeah, so if somebody wants to share my TikTok link for me, I'd really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Just so you can go and follow me on there. But yeah, if you are around, like I said tomorrow, like come on, because it, you know, I've got purple sand, got my little Zen rocks and that. And I'll be just writing some names and you know what I try to do is do any followers, so anybody new that follows me that comes up, people that gift me, because I if I don't write gifters down, it's really rude. Do you know what I mean? Like somebody's paid money, even if it's like a penny, it's still something that they've sent because they want to. And I try to get as many down as possible, but people don't need to send me those gifts, but they do. And, you know, it's helpful because it goes towards props, but I don't really like push for that. Like some people have always like, oh, so gift, gift. I don't like all that beggy gift thing. I just think it's really just, it's just, yeah, I don't know. And like, and some people like have done sand and they'll only do gifters. I mean, I think Jodie only does gifters, but I don't. You know, and then but if someone's gifting me and then someone's writing their name in the comments, I will try and do names in the comments. But if it's super quick, like it just constantly like that, I can't keep up with gifters and I can't keep up with bloody followers as it is. Never mind getting people's names in the comments. But like, you know, people are like, oh, but you've missed me, and I'm like, yeah, but this person's paid X, Y, Z. Like, I can't just ignore that person, not write that person's name down. Do you know what I mean? Because that's really rude and like ungrateful. So I try and get as many people as I can, but I always make a point of you don't need to gift. Um, Thanks for sharing. Hello, how are you? I've not seen you for a while. Nadia, how's it going? Um, it bridges. Huh? What do you mean? I'm confused. Um, so yeah, gossiping hairdresser. Keep seeing that. Right, let me address that. To be honest, I haven't had any plans about it. Because I don't know what to say. So, is this the one where the hairdresser suspected a bloke to be having an affair or something like that? I haven't continued it because I never knew what to say. And to be honest, because there was so much talking in it, the amount of people that moaned because I was talking too much, I was just like, okay. I either talk too much, I either talk not enough. I mean, there's just no pleasing anyone. I mean, I'm not here to please every person, but I try my best to make it as even as possible. But if you, I don't know what to talk about. Because once I get a storyline in my head, I can run with it. But it's just getting to that storyline in the first place. So, any ideas? Do we want to try and think, I don't know, that it was ages later and then it's found out there's another woman or something like that? I don't really know. Let me know your ideas on that. Let me know. Oh, are you a teacher then? Yeah, but the thing is, you see, the days changed a bit as well. Like normally I do Fridays and it's the last Friday of the month, but over Christmas one I changed it, and this one I changed again. My husband wanted to use the computer on Friday, and to be honest, I just couldn't be bothered to go live on Friday. And then I was filming, obviously Saturday, just couldn't be bothered. Um, so yes, that exactly that. Like I like that. Like I like being acknowledged. Like, I know it sounds really stupid, but I was on TikTok earlier watching. I just come across it. This company. Um, okay, thanks for checking in, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow on TikTok. But if not, I wish you all the best for Thursday and your week ahead. All right, thank you, and make sure you take care. Um, Hi, good boy. Is it good boy Cowie? Cowie? I'm terrible at saying names. If you've been here a while, you know. um, okay, where was I? Sorry, I was getting distracted. But yeah, like I was watching, I've come across this page, like they were talking about donuts, and they make these donuts. They're all heart shapes, like Valentine's, and they were doing like these big, massive donuts. Bye bye, big donuts like this, huge, right? And I was fascinated. And then because I was commenting, they'll call my name out. I was like, yes, I get really like buzzing, like when I'm on the lives and like they mention my name, like mention my comment and stuff. I don't know what it is. I just want it to like quite satisfying. Um, you know, don't know why. I'm just weird like that. Yeah, see, Fridays are a bit like a lot of people on my poll suggest I do it Friday still. But if I'm honest with you, today's busier than it is normally on a Friday. So I might just stick to doing it on a Monday, if I'm honest. You know, Sunday, I don't want to clash because Glow usually does a Sunday. She did last night. So I don't really want to clash with her. But Mondays, I don't know. I feel like a Friday. I'm just like I just want to chill a lot of the time because then I've got a film on Saturday, and when me and Jodie start the podcast again, it can be sometimes it's a bit of a thing on how it fits in, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll see how it goes. Like personally, I know the viewers are constantly up and down, but I just feel overall this live has actually probably been busier than normal. Whether it's because it's a Monday, January, I don't know. But either way, thank you for all being here. Oh, you'd be surprised, Forrest, the amount of people moan like this. What the blah. The thing is, I don't mind. Like people have their preferences, don't they? We all like different stuff, right? And I respect that, and that is perfectly acceptable. I understand that, and you know, I get that, and I'm not here to please everyone. I'm here to help and please people that I can. Do you know what I mean? Whoever I can. But if it doesn't, if I don't, then that's fine, you know. Or you might like a certain video of mine, but not something else. It's just, you know, and I get that. But sometimes when people moan so much about the smallest things or the entitlement that they have, it's just it's bizarre. It's so bizarre. I don't like that. I want you to do it this way instead, or I think you should do it like that. Like, but it's just how it's worded sometimes, and it's like could be really comes across as in really snooty way, like or in a judgmental way. Um, I was like, oh, well, I prefer it like this. Okay, that's nice, but that's not what what do you want me to say? You know, and obviously I'm all here to, you know, I appreciate like opinions and thoughts and how people like something or don't like something, you know, and I do take advice because then I can tweak my content and make it, you know, better. Um, and please people, and that's perfectly fine. But sometimes it's like, okay, well, I'm not just making content for you; it's for everybody. And, you know, or people are like, oh, well, I don't want it like that. Yeah, well, last time I did it like such and such. Or the comments when I get, you do too many of this type of video. And I'm like, well, I've been here for 5 years, right? If you just look back over my history, I think you find I've pretty much always done the same type of stuff. Like, you know, my niche is medical, always has been. Okay, I used to do more spa and stuff like that, but I just don't get an enjoyment out of that so much, if I'm honest. And, you know, last year I made a big thing about doing content that people want to see and stick to my analytics as much as possible, because I just have to. At the end of the day, this is my job, and I need to do stuff that people are going to watch, because that's how I make a living. And that's why I do try to change them up a little bit. And obviously it's unpredictable. Sometimes you could do a video and you think that's going to do well and it does shit, vice versa. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, constructive criticism is great. You know, especially if I ask for it, great. But sometimes people give me their, you know, their say when I didn't even ask for it, and they're like, "Oh, well, you're on the internet, so I'm allowed to give it you." And I'm just like, right, okay, whatever. But, you know, it's got to be a way how it's said, I think, you know. And there's been times before when people have said something and apparently it's just constructive criticism, and it wasn't. It was pure, like, slagging off, and that was constructive criticism apparently. And then I can't take the criticism. So bizarre. But I love people who've got like I'm open about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And, like, you know, I'm not one of these that like shies around it. No, this is my job, and I'll make it pretty clear to people it is my job. Like, why should I pretend it isn't my job? You know, but it doesn't mean I don't enjoy what I do, and it doesn't mean I don't do it to help people. Do you know what I mean? There's more than just one reason that I do what I do. Oh, thanks, Claire. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, and I don't mind taking people's opinions, and that's why I ask. Like, that's why I make polls. That's why I ask people's opinions. It doesn't mean I'm going to go with that opinion. It doesn't mean I'm going to go with that. It just means I'll take things on board and try to tweak things. For example, I've been having a lot of people say to me they miss my cork lids and all that moment. So if anybody's noticed, I've dropped it in the last few videos. And I think I did it in was it the hairdressing one? Or no, it's the makeup one. I think I dropped it in yesterday. If you haven't seen that, by the way, check it out. It's a makeup colour analysis, and that was on last night. And then I filmed on Saturday an ear cleaning video and a cranial nerve exam, and I've put in the cork lid again. See, that was some advice. Somebody said to it nicely, oh, I missed this, I'd like to bring it back again. Okay. Do you know what I mean? It's just a way around it. And I think sometimes people pretend it's constructive criticism. They just use it as a cover to be a dick, if I'm brutally honest with you. Oh, thanks, Steph. Thanks for checking in and being a mod. Yeah, I'll speak to you soon. And if you are around tomorrow, come on TikTok. Good night, love. Oh, yes, Sarah. How are you? Are you all right? Yeah, the cranial nerve, I think it's going to be quite long, if I'm honest with you. I try to do these short, but I just can't help myself, because I bought loads of new props for it as well. So I just get really excited and I'm start like, oh, look at this. And I'm like, yay, let's do this. And I get really carried away. But hopefully you'll like it anyway. But that's the thing, isn't it? They do want a reaction. And this is why I've got to that point when, you know, I've got words blocked, I've got people blocked. If I read something and it starts to look negative, I just delete the comment or I block them. Do you know what I mean? If I block people, you know, they can comment all they like, no one's going to see it. You know, and sometimes people have their opinions just like, yeah. And sometimes, if I'm honest with you, I'm like I was at the beginning. I'm just a arse back. Like, sometimes I'm just like, I just can't be dealing with people. Like, I'm 38 now. Come on. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting old now. I can't be doing playground stuff. And some of the stuff that I read about other creators, I'm just like, how have you got so much time in your hand? But yeah, it's, you know, it's just how it's done, isn't it? And it is, you are right, those people who do say, I don't mean to be rude, or just an opinion, just my opinion, they're the ones who are being a dick. Sorry to swear and all, but that's exactly what they are. Thank you. I'm 38. So yeah. And yeah, somewhat a reaction. That's why I just try not to do it, to be honest with you. But sometimes they're just so funny, they just like crack you up anyway, and it's just hilarious. Thanks, CJ. Appreciate that. I've done a couple of sleep clinics before. And they've never particularly done very well though. But me, a sleep clinic is great because it's kind of like, it's a way of making a role play and triggers at the same time. And that's what I quite like about cranial nerve exams. It's sort of like doing triggers, but in a role play, if that makes sense. Instead of just doing a trigger video like me sat here. Do you know what I mean? It's be nice to do another one. I think the one that I've done before is I made it look like you were in bed or something like that. I bought a new doll head, but you can see here up, and there's like a net on the head, so I can put a wig on it. Looks nice balls. It's great. No, ask away, honestly. I always say that to always make sure, because when people ask me something, I don't know whether they've seen them. So I always go, have you seen my other ones? Because that pushes people to watch my other videos then, and my old videos. Oh, people do my head in as well sometimes. I just like, seriously, especially like with some people that I watch on TikTok, the amount of abuse that they get, and it's just childish playground. Like, some of the things that you read, I'm like, how the lengths that people go to, and like the things that they say and do, and God, oh, it's bizarre, absolute bizarre. People are so crazy. Like, people just need to chill out a little bit. The thing is, I find it entertaining. It's their like highlight. But the sad thing is, somebody will post and then they go off running to their little site and start having a chit chat together about it. It's really pathetic. I just don't get it. Especially when we're here providing free entertainment for people, and they're obviously liking it because they're watching it, but they're liking it just to go and give you abuse. Just don't get it. I don't get it. Hi Max, how are you? Oh, TikTok's bad, isn't it, Claire? Like, bad. I mean, I originally started doing TikTok to get people to come over here, but it's such a different platform. Like, it's totally different, and it's quite funny when I'm on there because, like, I've said to some people, "Oh, you should do a YouTube channel," and they're all like, "That's hard work." I'm like, "Well, I'm happy about that then." But it's the fact that it's, in some respects, it's quite easy to grow on TikTok. Um, you've hardly earned anything on there. I don't know how these people earn, like, God knows how much money. It's so toxic. The people on there, it's probably because so many young people on there and just idiots on there are just, and that's one thing that does put me off about the platform. But I just love doing that lifestyle type of content. I just don't think it would do much on YouTube, to be honest with you, because when I've put videos on my lifestyle channel, they just don't really get seen. Um, and there's some videos that I will put on my YouTube channel, but some of the videos that I'd put on TikTok, I wouldn't put on my YouTube. Like, I'm showing people some of dinner, I wouldn't put that on TikTok, YouTube, because it just wouldn't do well. And then some of the things now that I'm putting on TikTok, I'm going to put on Instagram, so I'm going to share it on there as well. And it's like, I prefer the vibe of Instagram over TikTok. I just feel like TikTok's very toxic. I just prefer the Instagram side of it, but I don't know. There's not really many opportunities to do with Instagram, but on TikTok there is. So, and I do quite like doing it. I do want to grow the platform and that. It's just one of those. It's kind of like, Just got to see how it goes, haven't you? 100%. It is totally different. It's not alike. It's nothing alike at all. Not, you can't compare. Like, these people on TikTok, to be honest with you, some of them, I'm just like, really? Like, you haven't got a clue, because they've grown probably so quick, and some people, all they do is like sit in front of a camera and dish up dinner. Like, and people have got like thousands of views from doing that. Literally, you're not doing anything, you're not putting extra time or effort in, you're just shoving a camera there. Like, and I'm just like, you know, and it's gone beyond vlogging. It's not even vlogging, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's like people I watch on YouTube that vlog. It's not the same as what you see on TikTok. You just can't compare. Like, hang on. Do you want to go out, sweetheart? Go on then. Go on then. Sorry, my cat wanted to go out. You just can't compare, and it just makes me laugh because someone like, oh, it's so hard work and doing this, that, and the other. I'm just sitting there thinking, I mean, I'm not saying that they don't work hard. I'm not saying that at all. But I sit there and think, bloody hell, I went, and somebody was talking about it, and then I went, try doing YouTube. Like, and everything that goes into it. It is so hard. And it's funny for me because I've got like the two platforms and the two different genres. It's kind of interesting to see the difference. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. It just seems very easy to grow on TikTok, and it's like not much work, and you get the views, if you know what I mean. I mean, I don't really earn a thing on it, if I'm honest with you. You're looking at what, 20p or something like that. I have no idea how people. I mean, I know I don't get as many views as some people, but jeez, I have no idea because you couldn't make a living with 20p. Jesus Christ! I think the time since I've literally been eligible for the creator programme, I've earned £7. That's since November. Is it November? October? No joke. Seriously. On videos. I don't know how people do it at all. I mean, they must get thousands and thousands of views, so maybe that thing. But they're so particular as well. It's like, I posted about my vitamins the other day. I had to remove the video because I got a violation in it. For what reason? I don't know. Apparently it was like, you've made a claim of that it does something and it doesn't. I'm thinking, hang on a minute. If you listened carefully in my video, I made a point of, this is what they say is going to happen, but it doesn't mean it is going to happen, basically. And I listened to my video again. I thought, it's totally bizarre because you just ran with it. So I appealed, declined it instantly. Like, literally, it declined as in, like that. So it didn't even review it, even though apparently it viewed it. Yeah, right, because as soon as it's sent, bam, no. I don't know what it is, but somebody mentioned on another video I saw, they mentioned you can't mention the word bloating, apparently, as it don't like that. And so many times I've had TikTok remove my comment. Like once I put crazy, because I think, God, that's crazy. Crazy. Remove the comment. Like other things, remove the comment. Then, when I'm scrolling through people's videos, the amount of abuse that I get in, then that's fine. Like, I just don't get it. So I said crazy and that's bad. And I said some other stuff, general stuff, nothing at all. That was bad. That my comments get removed. But then all these comments and people are hating on them and being arseholes and horrible. That's perfectly acceptable. Then some of the videos you see on there anyway are legible for the creator programme. But because I shared my short on TikTok, which I've done loads, but the latest one, I said you're not eligible for the creator programme because I've used copyrighted material. So I appealed it, declined it. And I said, well, it's not copyright because it's bloody me. Found out from one of my TikTok manager people that it's because it had the @bebravebeyouasmr 1 on it from YouTube and shorts. So that's a violation. Just don't get it. Like, what the hell? And I just said to somebody the other day, I feel like I just don't know what I can and can't say anymore. You know, it's just really, I just don't get it. That's the one thing that does worry me about it. There's so much so many violations left, right and centre. Do you know what I mean? So much crap on there, so much abuse on there, and that's one thing that does put me off it, and why I prefer doing YouTube. And that's why I do want to start putting my stuff on Instagram as well, and then sharing relevant stuff on my normal YouTube. Like if I talk about supplements or menopause or different things like that, then it'd be great to have that onto my lifestyle channel. But you know, like if I do a game on TikTok and share that, I'm not going to put that on my lifestyle channel. That's going to be pointless. Right, let me catch up, guys. I've waffled again. There's a lot of people on TikTok doing ASMR. Some people, I'm guessing, solely do it on there. To be honest, I find it really difficult to get views on TikTok, if I'm honest with you. But if that's the reason why I started sharing on there, and I will take my shorts off my YouTube channel and put them over there, like ones old ones, new ones, and just drop them on. Because I only started doing shorts, I think, about a year ago anyway. And I was hoping it was going to bring people to here, but it hasn't brought people over at all. I have, however, had people come from my YouTube over to my TikTok. But the people who watch me on TikTok pretty much are people only watch me on there. You don't see them anywhere else. So probably a handful of people that say, "Oh yeah, I like you. Oh, I didn't know you had TikTok," and they found me when I was on my live and stuff like that. But I think a lot of the time it's a totally different audience. It's really weird. But I was hoping I'd have people that go over and watch my videos on there, and like when I'm on my lives and stuff on TikTok, I will mention it. But I don't know. Um, are you all right, Max? Thank you. First time being here on my live. Well, that's good. And there is a Crown on Earth exam coming up this week, my love. I filmed it on Saturday. I don't know whether it's going to be at Wednesday or Sunday yet. I haven't decided yet, guys. But yeah, it is coming. 100%, Lucy. 100%. Literally, I just feel like that the older I'm getting now, I'm just like, I just can't be bothered. I just don't care. Like, whatever. I just don't know what it is. And like now I've just turned 38, like a few weeks ago, I even more think, God, you're annoying. Like, I was so irritated. I just ain't got patience for it, and like the childishness and stuff like that. I'm just like, ugh. And that's the thing. I mean, social media, I think, is such a fantastic place. It genuinely really is, and I'm so grateful for it for so many reasons. I just think some safety around it needs to be a bit better, but it's hard to police, isn't it? Really, you know. And I just think just needs to be a better kind of, I don't know what, but something out there for creators, especially. Um, but it can be a real toxic place. And like I said, some platforms are worse than others, if I'm really honest with you. But you know, at least done a video of them cooking the food and showing their method. What do you mean? Who? Yeah, I think, see, that's what I mean. It's like, the thing is with TikTok, it's a different format, isn't it? Like, you were literally sat there. That's it. That's all you're doing. And people, if they post on TikTok, they're posting it usually on Instagram as well, and on YouTube. Usually, it's the same videos going around everywhere. And I was getting annoyed about that once, because I follow people say on their Instagram went over on their TikTok, but it was the same videos. I was like, well, I don't want to see that, which is one reason why I wasn't really sharing my content on the same platforms, because I wanted people to go to all my platforms for different types of content. But that's why I have been putting some videos that are on my TikTok on my Facebook page, because some people don't want to go to TikTok. And I am starting to put some decent ones over on my Instagram, because not everyone wants to go on TikTok, but they've got my Instagram. Thank you, NB Gaming. Thank you so much. I don't have any gloves on me at the moment though, lovely. But thank you. Right, where was I at? Sorry. But yeah, it's a totally different platform, isn't it? And, you know, I find that people aren't engaging, are they, as much when you're following people? There's no connection there. Whereas when you're on YouTube with somebody, you're connecting with them and then you're following because you like that person, their work and that. Whereas on TikTok, okay, you can follow people, but you don't necessarily go to their page to search unless you really like a certain person, because you're just scrolling, aren't you, seeing random people, and then the algorithm literally changes like that. As soon as you start seeing, say, the same video, the same kind of content, or the same song, you're getting reams of them, and the algorithm is really annoyingly crap. I find with TikTok when I'm scrolling, I watch one thing about, I don't know, the government, for example, has come up. Oh, that's quite interesting. Watch that. Then I'm just constantly getting that now. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm just like, bloody hell. Give it a break. But it is totally different. But like I said, Instagram, people are there, and it's usually just, it used to be just like pictures, but people putting like reels and stuff on now, aren't they? And like I said, I'm going to try and put some stuff on Instagram that's on TikTok, because like I said, not everyone wants to go over there, and I don't blame them. But I really do enjoy putting stuff on there, which is the, you know, downside to it, I suppose. Just got to get on with it. Sizzle. God, that was ages ago, that video. I don't know, I probably wouldn't do anything particular like that. I don't know, I might do something similar. I don't know yet. Hi, Paige. How are you? A long time no speak. Has it been like years now? How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, Sarah, I don't understand the TikTok either. Yeah, Lucy, that's the thing with TikTok. Like, sometimes the things that come up sometimes are shocking, and I don't know how it's fine. Then I get penalised for my own bloody video, being in the video, or because I showed some things and mentioned, well, these products say they could be good for such and such, then apparently flagging me up for not saying that, even though when I did. Just so bizarre. Yeah, so I was thinking about promoting my merch on TikTok, actually. I did consider that. But obviously, because I haven't got a lot of it, haven't really thought about doing it. It's one of those things, isn't it? Like, are people really going to buy it if they don't know me? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. Music LY, whatever their name is ruining the app. Who's that? What's sick and terrifying? What have I missed? Yeah, the suggested videos on TikTok and their policies still allow the amount of bullying. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't get it, if I'm honest, Puffin, because, like, it is really toxic, and like I said, some of the stuff that's on there and that gets left on that, that's allowed to say, I feel like they're very selective. And it's like, I was talking to one of the people I work with, in a manager at an agency. She's like, she doesn't know why, like, I'm being, like, picked on for certain things. And I was like, I feel like they just pick certain people and want to penalise them. For what? Like, picking up on stupid, pathetic things. Then everyone else is like, can get away with it or say this, that, and the other. I just don't understand it. There's just not a set thing with it. Do you know what I mean? At least with like YouTube, it's pretty clear what you can and can't do. But I don't know. YouTube is by far the best platform. Like, I can't, I don't fault YouTube really, and I do like Instagram. But I just find it hard sometimes what to post on Instagram. That's the problem. Same with TikTok. I never know what to post. That's the only problem. Couldn't just be a lifestyle creator because I'd be bored. I wouldn't know what to put on there. And I don't want to post my every single move. Yes, I'm just going to the toilet. Come with me. Or it's like, sit here while I make my tea. I just can't be doing that. I don't want people to know every bit of my life. And I don't mean that in a bad way. But I only want to share with people what I want to share, what I'm comfortable with. Sometimes I might be a bit more open than others. some training. Couldn't be doing that either. I only show people things if it's like relevant or I can be bothered. Oh, thanks, Max. Thanks, Imogen. Giant plush avocado. Did I show that in a video, did I? Can't remember that. Because I did have a big giant one and then I ended up giving my daughter. She's got it on her bed. A whisk thing. Can't remember half the stuff. Yeah, but I bought a few different bits and bobs for the cranial nerve. So I've used a couple of things in that. But for cranial nerve, I've got like sensory boxes basically. And they're the boxes I tend to use for cranial nerves. But they never perform very well on my channel, which is a bit disheartening, really. So, I don't know. Hopefully people watch this one. Hi, Maxley. How are you? Lovely to see you too. Thank you for checking in. Hi, everybody. I had a great birthday, thanks. Went to a spa. Yeah, some people just refuse to get it. I don't blame people, to be honest with you, which is another reason why I want to start uploading certain things over on Instagram, because I know a lot of people tend to have Instagram but not TikTok, so it means I could do videos and share it over there, so you're still getting that bit of extra content from me that you're not getting because you're not on TikTok, and I think that's quite good. To do that, so I'll probably still post my usual pictures on Instagram, and like when I post a picture sometimes I'll write like a bit of an essay about something, and then if there's anything in particular that I like that I've shared on Instagram that's worthy, I will share that on TikTok, I will share that on Instagram, just so you've got that choice, because some people like to watch extra things by me, but like I said, you don't want to download a certain app or do whatever, and that's fine, but then it's a shame that you'd miss out on stuff that you might be interested in. So I definitely will start putting stuff on Instagram. But obviously not like if I do a game on TikTok, I'm not going to share that on Instagram because no one's going to be bothered about that. You know, that's just a thing that I've done for TikTok, really. But yeah. Yeah, so follow me on Instagram, bebravebeyouasmr, if you want to, and you know, that's if you've got Instagram. I don't know whether you have. Thank you, influencing. I don't know Calm Moon ASMR. I don't know who that is. Hi, Jackie. Thank you. Hi, Dawn. Yeah, some people are rude. I think some people don't know how to talk to people, and a lot of the time, I think it's all the different generations. Like, I was talking about generations the other day, my kids, like how things have changed. Like, the millennials, I'm sorry, we're just the best era. Like, do you know what I mean? And then when you got people like the Gen Zs and whatever, and the alphas now, attitudes, man, totally nothing. The thing is that I've bloody got a Gen Z child / alpha, the one. And one of them says she's an alpha, but the other side says she's a Gen Z. But my son's a Gen Z. Whatever. It's confusing, but I tell you, people that are. I was thinking the worrying thing is though, a lot of the time it's people older than me doing it. So is that like the boomers? Like some of the times you see all this bullying going on, it's adults, like full grown adults, like and women a lot of the time. I'm just like, you're not really setting a great example for your children. I just couldn't imagine sitting here as a mom, going on people to slag them off and be horrible. I ain't got time for that. But what does that say about you as a person, or say about like your children? I just bringing up kids and that. I just don't get it. I just don't understand, and I just don't get it. I just don't get why people feel the need to do that. I don't know why they crave that. Clearly, they're mentally unstable. It's just not normal behaviour, is it? Like, sometimes I've gone on certain things and reading about certain other creators. The stuff that they say is so bizarre. It's like they nitpick at the smallest thing, and I'm just like, why? Why do you care? And I just don't get it. And even if you do care or make it such a big thing, why do you have to pick on everything? And I just don't get it. Get a life, go out, do something. Don't get me wrong, I don't particularly have any in-person friends, if you like, but I don't sit here like a sado. I don't know. It's really like worrying for the world ahead, I tell you, when you've got people like that. Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier, Lucy. It gets annoying because like everything's the same now. Like, you know, you get people making TikToks and they share it on their shorts. Then they share it on Facebook. Then they share it on Instagram. And I follow like certain people. But then I'm seeing their same bloody video on 4 different platforms. And I'm just like, what's the point of following you everywhere then if you're going to share the same shit? I mean, obviously, again, not everyone's on the same platforms. So I get that. It's good to share things elsewhere because you're missing things. That's why, like, I'm still going to have slightly different content on my TikTok. But you won't see my TikToks, like, everywhere. I share a certain few videos that I feel happy. For example, earlier I shared a video of Who Am I? So I did like Who Am I to a song and just pointed and said my name and age. That's a perfect one to share everywhere. So I share that on Instagram. I've got to do it on Facebook yet. And I am going to put it on my lifestyle channel as well. Things like that are fine, isn't it? Whereas other things, like if I'm like doing one of the TikTok games, because I just find it fascinating trying to do it. It's like a challenge. I wouldn't share that everywhere because what's the point in that? Probably nobody's probably really interested. It's just a TikTok thing, isn't it? And a lot of the times, like if I take a picture of my dinner and put some music in the background, I won't share that everywhere either. But for TikTok, it's fine on there. You know, if I do a haul, I'll put that on Facebook. You know, I potentially could put it on my lifestyle channel and different things like that. So you will still get different things everywhere. I don't want it to be same everywhere, everywhere. Like some people are watching, they're hilarious, but then I'm going on different platforms. It's on every bloody platform. And I'm just like, bloody hell. So annoying. But you know, I want to get as much content out there for you guys and obviously for me. You know, I'm just trying to build up me as a creator, you know. No, well, my gloves are upstairs in my studio, and I'm downstairs in the office. So there was an app called Vine. There was an app that came after Vine. Okay, I've heard Vine, but I've never heard of Musically, and it gradually simmered down, and people hated it. But when TikTok started getting popular, they brought it back and made it. I've never heard of it. Oh, so that company. So there was a company started after Vine, and they bought TikTok. Is that what you mean? The same app people stopped using. Oh. I don't really see the point in it, if I'm really honest with you. But like YouTube are trying to do the same, aren't they? Because I push so much about shorts that I'm obsessed with shorts. And I'm just like, well, I'm for the big long format videos. That's like my type of stuff. And you can't really engage with a short video, can you really? It's like me, I watch certain content, yeah, short little clip, that's great. But like if you want to watch something, it's that you've physically got to be doing something because otherwise it stays on the same thing, doesn't it? Um, Thanks for checking in, Forest. Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely month, and I'll speak to you in a month. Thank you for checking in. Hi, Range. How are you? Sarah, podcast question. What did you ask? Sorry. Oh, thanks, Range. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thanks, Sarah. Hey, everyone. Hi, Jossie. I will pop off in a bit, guys. Got this. This is new. It was in the glossy box. What do you think? Even though it's pale, I quite like the colour. Guess, I mentioned in the podcast actually in my catch-up video, and to be honest with you, we don't even know what we're going to be discussing yet. I haven't sat down and spoke to her about it at all. I just know we're starting it up next month. I'm thinking we will be having people on. We asked a couple of people, but nothing's been set in stone. So obviously we had that one girl on, didn't we, Heather? I do want Calamity ASMR on, because she's Midlands as well. And I don't really know who else yet. It's just finding a time, I think, to get people on where they are free at the same time that we're free. But yeah, I will be getting some people on, and I don't know who in particular yet or when. I think the first podcast we're just going to have a catch up basically and say what we've all been getting up to and this, that, and the other, any interesting stories or whatever, and then go from there. Well, season 1 has 10 episodes, so we'll probably aim for the same, but we don't know yet. We might do a cut off halfway through the year and then do a season 3. I don't know. But you'll find that you can listen to the podcast on the streaming platforms or on RSS itself, or you can watch it on our YouTube channels. We were in an hour about making a set YouTube channel just for the podcast, so call it the Midlanders Podcast. I just don't know how that would work because obviously it means we'd have to join the accounts and sort the income out of it. It will just get really complicated. So I don't know how to do that. And obviously we need to get 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 watch hours before we even start earning a penny on it anyway. Hi, how are you? But yeah, we will be having people on, and we'll try and find some interesting topics. And I'm going to probably put up a post actually and ask people what they would like us to talk about in the podcast because I think that'd be quite good. It gets people engaging. We will be asking questions again and stuff like that, so we can like acknowledge it. But yeah, we hopefully to get the podcast up and going a little bit more this time. So yeah, because I thought it was a Chinese app. So is it not Chinese app anymore? Because people always go on about it being that it's Chinese, so it's dodgy and stuff like that. And that they're spying on us and stuff like that. Isn't that where it's got banned in certain places? Yeah, animals over people any day. Yeah, I agree with you. Jessie, do you want to come and say hello to the peoples? Yes? Jess? Jess? Oh, yes. No? She doesn't want to come. She's an old lady. She's 15. Well, so I thought it was Chinese, yeah. Yeah, see, I heard that. I thought it was banned from China. And then I know it's banned in certain places in America as well. And I think at one point they're on about banning it here too. Hey everybody. So I don't really know. I don't know. Yeah, range. It's just I'm just not into the short type of thing, if I'm honest with you. I will never sit on YouTube and look at shorts. Never. Never. I don't even think I've ever scrolled through. Um, and obviously I do on Instagram, but a lot of the times it's just pictures more than like reels. But then people that I do watch on TikTok, you see, I watch it on Instagram, it's the same video, so it's like I tend to just watch them in the one place. And even then, I think TikTok's so boring, toxic, repetitive. I don't know about you guys, but I think TikTok is like QVC now. Like every other one is like a sale. this, that and the other continuously. Don't get me wrong, some of the stuff is good, but some of it's just crap. I just don't get it. Me, like if I'm promoting some stuff on there, I'll make sure I promote the stuff that A, I like myself, B, that I want to try myself. You know, I wouldn't just be trying random stuff for the hell of it, or it's crap, I'm just going to promote it anyway, because I'm not like that. Like me, I'll give you an honest opinion. If I don't like something, I'll tell you I don't like it. Probably too honest sometimes. My daughter is very well, thank you. Thank you for asking. Thanks, Lucy. But yeah, are you following me on Instagram? That's really confusing, that is, Nadia. It's just confusing. So much drama. I can see why it's toxic then, if that's all happening. Doesn't help, does it? But they're yeah, thanks for checking in. So I'm going to pop off myself anyway, love. So thank you for checking in. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Be by 1, half 1 or 2, all right. But I will drop you a message on TikTok just to say I'm going live in like 10 or something like that, just so you're around. But yeah, thank you so much. And I hope you have a lovely evening as well. And I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, it's so much drama. Like, honestly, yeah, it's just too much. Let me just check a date then when I'm next going live. Oh, and guys, for those of you that are on here now, I am doing a Valentine's Day lingerie personal shopper. So I have, oh, perfect. Good. Yeah, follow me on there, and obviously I'll post. I need to be a bit more regular on Instagram. I do get a bit lazy and forget to post, so I will. And then some of the videos that I think other people would want to see, I would share them onto Instagram as well, so you don't miss out. But have a lovely evening. Oh, perfect! You'll be on too. Wicked. So yeah, because what I think I'm going to do tomorrow, guys, on my live is I'm going to add some items that people can purchase. So things that I've bought and that I liked, I'm tagging them into the live so people can click on the basket and go and help themselves if they want to. So yeah. So yeah, it's basically I've bought some bras. A couple of them are matching sets with some briefs. And they're all very like Valentine-y, like reds and like some greens, fancy ones. And you know, I worked with Love Honey before. Well, they want to work with me again, so they've gifted me 4 items. I've chose the items, and they've all from out the Valentine section, and 2 of them are like boxed in this gorgeous like black box with like a red bow on it, and 2 of the items that they gave me last time, I still got tags on them, and I'm going to feature them in that video as well. So there'll be 2 that I've already featured, and then I've got 4 brand new items from them as well, and there will be links so you can go and check them out. And I think they're going to probably give me a discount code as well, so I'll make sure there's a discount code in case you want to go and check any of them out. But yeah, it will be a Valentine's Day special, and I'm thinking of maybe having it as their partner is coming to buy their girl a set, basically, rather than saying you're going out for a date. I don't know I haven't decided, because normally I do that you're coming for a bra measure and then you're going for on a date, or you're going out somewhere and you need some new underwear or just want to freshen up your wardrobe. I was thinking, with it being Valentine's, I could have it as they're buying their partner some lingerie. But that means then it could either be a male viewer or a female viewer. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have to, it doesn't mean, it doesn't just have to mean, it's like, it just opens it up, doesn't it? So I'm not doing any measuring. It just means that if you're a male watching, you could be there looking at the underwear. I'm buying this, say, for my fiance or wife or girlfriend. Or you could have like a woman there, she could just be buying it for a friend, or it could be for her wife or her girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? It just, I suppose it's a little bit more, opens it up, rather than just going, yeah, I'm here and blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? All there's that, yeah, range. So I don't know yet. I just want to try to do it something a little bit different from what I normally do, rather than typically, yeah, they're going on a date. Because not everyone's got a date. Like, you know, not everybody is going to want to be on a date. Not everybody, do you know what I mean? So I just don't know. So that might be a nice idea, that they've been, you know, they're single and just want to treat themselves. I mean, that might be quite empowering, wouldn't it? Empowering. Yeah, that's quite an empowering idea. Or I could have it as in the way of, it's some kind of partner, you know, their wife, friend, whatever. I could do it that way. I don't really know. I don't know what people think. What do you prefer? What do you think will be better? I don't want to do your typical you're going on a date. I want to do it as either what you've suggested range, and that they're not necessarily out of a breakup, but they're just single, want to treat themselves, they're not interested in that type of thing. Or it could be somebody getting some lingerie for their wife, friend, fiance, girlfriend, something like that. Let me know what you think. Then I'm going to pop off in a few minutes, guys. I need to have my medication. Okay. So if you're not yet subscribed to Be Brave Be You ASMR, guys, please hit that button. Let's get us to 202,000. We are currently at 201,739. So please hit that button if you're not yet subbed. And don't forget to check me out on all social media platform, guys. I'm literally on every single one of them. So make sure you check me out. I'm even on Tumble, you know. So check me out. Give me a follow. And make sure you do check me out on streaming platforms such as Spotify, Amazon, Apple, and things like that, where you can listen to some of my ASMR content. And there is new videos popping up here and all the time, so just keep a lookout, guys, and make sure you give me a follow on there as well. And you can also check out the Midlanders podcast on RSS or on Amazon, Apple, and Spotify. So make sure you go listen to the podcast. Could do that, wedding shower. Thank you, Mel. Thank you. Do appreciate you guys. Anybody that is subscribed to me, it really genuinely does mean a lot. So thank you so much. And obviously, anybody who watches my content, wherever you watch it, or, you know, thank you so much. Genuinely, it does mean a lot. So thank you. Hopefully, you'll like my content that's to come over the next year. And, you know, don't know what, you know, and I've just rest assured to everybody, because I know people are like, oh, please this, please that. As I've said to somebody else, we've got a full year of content, like 2 videos a week, you know, Wednesdays and a Sunday. There is so much content that I can do in a year, guys. You know, so let's watch this space. You know, I'm getting ideas off people, thinking what could I do, where could I drop it in, as well as sticking to my videos that I know people are going to really like, but then also making sure, you know, that I try and drop in some different type of content along the way. I know a couple of people actually have been asking me for quite some time now about a wedding planner. Now, if anybody hasn't seen, I do have a wedding planner series, and that was out many years ago. But what I might do, because I've had so many people asking me probably over the last year or so if I could do another one, so I might just do one, not a series. I think I might just do one kind of video. Thanks, Claire, appreciate it. Thank you, Range, I do appreciate that, thank you. You know, some might do like a wedding planner or something like that and just do it all in one session, rather than having it a series. So I just don't want to commit to a series. Do you know what I mean? It's like I haven't gone back to the pregnancy series, and I really could do with finishing it off, but it's just been so long now that it's just like, do we even bother? Most people who probably sub to me now probably haven't even seen it. You know, so thank you, and I really appreciate all of you guys too, from the bottom of my heart. So thank you so much. you know, just from being present, you know, commenting, liking, sharing, you know, just talking about me to people, you know, whether you donate, whether you buy merch, whether you buy gifts, whether you just like, just share, just comment, just watching. Do you know what I mean? People don't understand that actually just watching my videos is huge. It means so much. And even if this is a video, you know, that you don't even like, just clicking on it, leaving a like, and that's so much, because then it helps me so much gain views, you know. Even if you just watch the first few minutes or a minute, leave it on for like 30 seconds just so it's on. The little things like that, it's huge. Do you know what I mean? It makes such a massive like impact to creators. So, you know, just doing something like that is really helpful, guys. You know, and like some people, I think these people are so great. They're like, this video is not for me, but I just wanted to show my appreciation. Or this video's, you know, I don't want to watch this video. It's too much like work. But thank you so much. Something like that. It's really nice, because you know what, it shows. I'm really appreciative of those people, because they don't have to do that. They took out their time to click on the video they knew they weren't going to watch, and to leave a comment and a like. And it's little things like that that are genuinely, you know, means a lot. So if you are one of those people, thank you so much. But yeah, I'm going to pop off, guys, because it is 9:15 now. I need to have my meds and I need to chill out for a little bit before bed. So next live, if I'm sticking with a Friday, we're looking at the 23rd of Feb. It's a leap year this year. Interesting. Or are we doing Monday the 26th, which I might do the 26th if I'm honest, because 23rd feels still really early into the month, doesn't it? So yeah, potentially 26th. I will schedule it anyway, guys. But yeah, make sure you are following me on social media and streaming platforms, guys, and on here. And thank you so much, everybody. I really do appreciate it. And thank you all so much for your love. It really does mean a lot. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Range. I do appreciate that, genuinely. Thank you. But yeah, make sure, guys, as well, if you are new here, check out my playlists as well. I do have quite a lot of playlists. Some are series and some are just collections. So, you know, please have a look through and filter back to oldest to newest or something like that as well. Go to most populars and see if there's anything that you want. And also make sure you keep a lookout for my community page as well, because I do ask polls and different things like that. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you all. Yes, thank you. And hopefully I'll see some of you guys on TikTok tomorrow. If not, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much, guys.